You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. And that's where growth begins, with a decision to steer yourself toward a better version of who you are. Taking ownership of your growth is one of the most powerful and transformative commitments you can make. It means recognizing that your progress, success, and overall quality of life are in your hands. While circumstances, luck, and external factors may play a role in your journey, the ultimate driver of your growth is your willingness to take responsibility for shaping your future. This idea, deeply rooted in the teachings of Jim Rohn, encourages us to step away from excuses and take control of our lives. When you take ownership of your growth, you shift from a reactive to a proactive mindset. Instead of waiting for life to happen to you, you make life happen. You decide what you want, chart your course, and commit to taking consistent action. This sense of accountability fosters a greater sense of empowerment, because you begin to see yourself as the architect of your destiny. You understand that while you cannot control every event, you can always control how you respond to it, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone toward growth. One of the first steps in taking ownership of your growth is accepting that where you are right now is a result of the choices you've made. This can be a tough pill to swallow, but it's an essential part of the process. By acknowledging that your current circumstances are tied to your past actions or inactions, you reclaim the power to shape your future. If you believe that external forces are entirely responsible for your situation, you surrender your ability to make meaningful changes. As Jim Rohn famously said, you must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. Taking ownership also means letting go of excuses. It's easy to blame external factors, lack of time, lack of resources, or even other people. While these obstacles may be real, they do not define your potential. When you take full responsibility for your growth, you stop focusing on what you lack and start finding ways to work with what you have. This mindset not only sparks creativity and problem solving, but also builds resilience. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable, you view them as challenges to overcome. This commitment to growth requires self-awareness and honesty. You must be willing to assess your strengths and weaknesses objectively. Growth is not just about playing to your strengths, but also about addressing areas that need improvement. For instance, if you recognize that procrastination holds you back, taking ownership means implementing strategies to combat it. Whether it's creating a structured schedule, setting smaller milestones, or seeking accountability partners, the goal is to take deliberate steps to address the issue. Another aspect of owning your growth is setting clear goals. Without a vision, your efforts may lack direction. When you define what you want to achieve, you give yourself a target to work toward. This clarity is essential because it helps you focus your energy on activities that align with your objectives. Moreover, clear goals provide a benchmark for measuring progress, allowing you to celebrate milestones and adjust your approach when needed. Taking ownership also involves consistency and discipline. Growth doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of sustained effort over time. As Rohn observed, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Whether it's dedicating 30 minutes a day to learning a new skill, waking up early to work on your passion project, or committing to regular exercise, the key is to build habits that support your growth. Each small step you take compounds over time, leading to significant progress. A crucial part of the journey is embracing change. Growth often requires stepping out of your comfort zone and facing uncertainty. When you take ownership, you commit to challenging yourself and seeking opportunities that stretch your abilities. This might mean pursuing a new career path, learning a difficult skill, or having tough conversations to improve relationships. While these changes may feel uncomfortable at first, they are necessary for personal and professional evolution. Taking ownership of your growth also means seeking resources and support. No one achieves success in isolation. Whether it's finding a mentor, joining a community of like-minded individuals, or leveraging educational resources, taking proactive steps to surround yourself with knowledge and inspiration can accelerate your progress. The key is to recognize that you are responsible for seeking out these opportunities rather than waiting for them to come to you. Finally, taking ownership means being patient and kind to yourself. Growth is not a linear process. It comes with setbacks and moments of doubt. When you take responsibility, you accept that failure is a part of the journey, not the end of it. Instead of being discouraged by missteps, you use them as opportunities to learn and improve. As Rohn put it, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Each challenge you overcome adds to your strength, resilience, and wisdom. In conclusion, taking ownership of your growth is a lifelong commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. It's about recognizing your agency, embracing responsibility, and taking deliberate steps toward your goals. By doing so, you not only create a fulfilling and meaningful life for yourself, but also inspire those around you to take charge of their own growth. As you continue on this path, remember that every choice you make, no matter how small, contributes to the person you are becoming. The power to grow lies within you. Own it. Developing a growth mindset is one of the most transformative shifts you can make in your life. It is a way of thinking that shapes how you approach challenges, setbacks, and opportunities for learning. Coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, a growth mindset is the belief that abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. It is the opposite of a fixed mindset, where people believe that their qualities are innate and unchangeable. By adopting a growth mindset, you unlock the potential to continuously grow and achieve greater heights in all aspects of life. At its core, a growth mindset is about seeing possibility where others might see limitation. It begins with how you perceive your own capabilities. If you view your intelligence, skills, or talents as fixed traits, you're likely to avoid situations that challenge the abilities, fearing failure or judgment. However, with a growth mindset, you recognize that effort and learning are the keys to improvement. As Jim Rohn once said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." This simple yet powerful idea captures the essence of a growth mindset focused on becoming better rather than wishing for circumstances to change. Adopting a growth mindset starts with how you interpret challenges. Instead of viewing them as roadblocks, see them as opportunities to grow. Challenges are a natural part of any journey, and they often hold the greatest lessons. When you face a difficult task, remind yourself that the process of overcoming it will expand your abilities. Each struggle is a step forward, teaching resilience and helping you refine your approach. For example, if you're learning a new skill, mistakes are inevitable. With a growth mindset, mistakes become valuable feedback rather than evidence of inadequacy. Effort plays a central role in a growth mindset. While talent and intelligence may give people a head start, sustained effort is what leads to mastery. Those with a fixed mindset often believe that if they are not naturally good at something, they shouldn't bother trying. In contrast, a growth mindset embraces the idea that effort is the bridge to improvement. This perspective encourages perseverance even when progress seems slow. As Jim Rohn famously stated, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Cultivating a growth mindset means committing to that discipline and showing up every day to put in the work. Criticism and feedback are also viewed differently through the lens of a growth mindset. In a fixed mindset, criticism can feel like a personal attack, as it challenges the belief that your abilities are static. With a growth mindset, however, feedback is seen as an opportunity to learn and improve. Constructive criticism becomes a tool for growth rather than a source of insecurity. When you welcome feedback, you position yourself to make better choices and refine your skills. It's not about being perfect, it's about being open to improvement. The way you perceive others' success is another indicator of whether you have a growth mindset. In a fixed mindset, someone else's achievements might trigger feelings of envy or inadequacy, as if their success diminishes your own potential. However, a growth mindset views others' accomplishments as inspiration. Seeing what others have achieved reinforces the belief that you too can grow and excel. Instead of comparing yourself negatively, you can study their strategies, learn from their experiences, and apply those lessons to your journey. Language and self-talk play a significant role in developing a growth mindset. The words you use, both in your thoughts and conversations, shape your beliefs about yourself and your abilities. Replace fixed phrases like "I can't do this" or "I'm not good at this" with growth-oriented alternatives like "I can't do this yet" or "I'm learning how to improve the word yet" is particularly powerful because it shifts your focus from limitations to possibilities. It reminds you that growth is a process and that your current state is not your final destination. Cultivating a growth mindset also involves embracing failure as a natural part of progress. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is a stepping stone toward it. Each time you fall short, you gain insights that can guide you forward. This perspective allows you to take risks and explore new opportunities without the paralyzing fear of making mistakes. Failure becomes a teacher rather than a deterrent, and you learn to view it as an integral part of growth. To foster a growth mindset, it's important to celebrate effort and progress as much as outcomes. When you focus solely on results, you risk reinforcing a fixed mindset by tying your worth to achievements. By valuing the process, whether it's the time spent practicing, the lessons learned from a challenge, or the persistence shown in difficult moments, you reinforce the idea that growth is ongoing and multifaceted. This approach helps you stay motivated and resilient, even when immediate results are not visible. Finally, developing a growth mindset requires patience and consistency. Changing deeply ingrained beliefs and habits takes time, and there will be moments when old patterns of thinking resurface. The key is to remain mindful of your thoughts and behaviors, gently redirecting them toward a growth-oriented perspective. Surround yourself with people, books, and environments that encourage learning and self-improvement. As Jim Rohn wisely observed, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose influences that support and reinforce your commitment to growth. In conclusion, developing a growth mindset is not a one-time decision but a lifelong practice. It requires a conscious effort to embrace challenges, learn from setbacks, and believe in your ability to evolve. With a growth mindset, you open yourself to a world of possibilities, where effort and perseverance lead to continuous improvement. By shifting your focus from fixed traits to limitless potential, you create a life that is rich with learning, resilience, and achievement. The journey of growth is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Investing in self-education is one of the most rewarding and transformative commitments you can make for your personal and professional growth. Unlike formal education, which is often structured and confined to a specific curriculum, self-education is a lifelong journey driven by your curiosity, interests, and goals. It is the process of seeking knowledge and skills independently, not because you have to, but because you choose to. As Jim Rohn famously said, formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. This highlights the immense value of self-directed learning in creating opportunities and achieving success. Self-education begins with the understanding that learning does not end with a diploma or degree. While formal education lays a foundation, it is only the starting point. In a world that is constantly evolving, the skills and knowledge you acquire today can quickly become outdated. By investing in self-education, you ensure that you remain adaptable and relevant. This proactive approach to learning allows you to stay ahead of the curve, whether in your career, personal development, or creative pursuits. One of the key benefits of self-education is its personalized nature. Unlike traditional education, which often follows a one-size-fits-all model, self-education allows you to tailor your learning to your unique interests, needs, and aspirations. You have the freedom to choose what you want to learn, how you want to learn it, and the pace at which you progress. This flexibility not only makes learning more enjoyable, but also more effective, as it aligns with your intrinsic motivation. The resources for self-education are vast and more accessible than ever before. Books, online courses, podcasts, webinars, and videos are just a few of the tools available to anyone with an internet connection. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, Khan Academy, and YouTube offer a wealth of knowledge on virtually any subject. Libraries, too, remain invaluable resources, providing access to books, journals, and other materials that can deepen your understanding. By taking advantage of these resources, you can learn about anything from coding and digital marketing to philosophy and art. However, self-education is not just about consuming information, it's about actively engaging with it. To truly invest in self-education, you must develop the ability to critically analyze and apply what you learn. This involves asking questions, seeking multiple perspectives, and testing your understanding through practice. For example, if you are learning a new language, it is not enough to memorize vocabulary. You must practice speaking, listening, and writing in that language. Application transforms knowledge into skill and ensures that your learning has real-world value. Another crucial aspect of self-education is setting clear goals. Without a specific objective, your efforts can become scattered and unfocused. Begin by identifying what you want to achieve through self-education. Is it to advance in your career? Start a new hobby? Develop a skill that enhances your life? Once you have a goal, break it into smaller, manageable steps. For instance, if your aim is to learn graphic design, you might start with the basics of design theory, then move on to mastering software like Adobe Photoshop or Canva, and finally build a portfolio to showcase your work. Self-education also requires discipline and consistency. Unlike formal education, where deadlines and schedules are imposed, self-directed learning demands self-motivation. You must create your own structure and hold yourself accountable. This can be achieved by setting aside dedicated time for learning each day, tracking your progress, and celebrating milestones. Over time, these habits create a momentum that sustains your commitment to growth. One of the most powerful aspects of self-education is its ability to foster independence and self-reliance. By taking charge of your learning, you develop the confidence to tackle challenges and solve problems on your own. This mindset not only enhances your personal development, but also makes you more valuable in professional settings. Employers increasingly seek individuals who are proactive, resourceful, and capable of continuous learning. By demonstrating your commitment to self-education, you position yourself as someone who is adaptable and forward-thinking. Self-education is not limited to acquiring technical skills or knowledge. It also encompasses personal growth. Reading books on topics like emotional intelligence, communication, leadership, and mindfulness can improve your relationships and overall well-being. Engaging in creative activities such as painting, writing, or playing a musical instrument enriches your life and provides a sense of fulfillment. The act of learning itself becomes a source of joy and purpose, reminding you that growth is a lifelong journey. Moreover, self-education allows you to explore passions that might not be covered in traditional academic settings. Whether it's learning about ancient history, mastering culinary arts, or delving into entrepreneurship, self-directed learning empowers you to pursue what truly excites you. This exploration can lead to unexpected opportunities, from starting a side hustle to discovering a new career path. By following your curiosity, you uncover hidden talents and interests that might otherwise remain dormant. It's also important to recognize that self-education is not a solitary endeavor. While it requires personal initiative, it can be enriched by collaboration and mentorship. Joining communities of like-minded learners, participating in discussion forums, or seeking guidance from experts can deepen your understanding and provide valuable insights. Sharing your knowledge with others is another way to solidify your learning and contribute to the collective growth of your community. In conclusion, investing in self-education is an act of empowerment. It is a declaration that you are in control of your growth and that you value continuous improvement. By embracing self-directed learning, you unlock endless possibilities for personal and professional development. You become a lifelong learner, capable of adapting to change, pursuing your passions, and creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. The journey of self-education is not always easy, but it is always worth it. With curiosity as your compass and determination as your guide, you can achieve extraordinary things and inspire others to do the same. Building strong relationships is one of the most essential and fulfilling endeavors in life. Relationships enrich our personal experiences, provide support during challenges, and create opportunities for growth and collaboration. Whether they are personal or professional, meaningful connections are built on trust, respect, and mutual effort. When we prioritize building and maintaining strong relationships, we not only improve our lives, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us. At the heart of every strong relationship lies genuine connection. This begins with truly seeing and valuing the other person for who they are. It requires more than surface-level interactions. It involves active listening, empathy, and understanding. Active listening means giving your full attention to the person speaking without distractions or interruptions. It shows that you respect their thoughts and feelings and are genuinely interested in what they have to say. Empathy, on the other hand, allows you to understand their emotions and perspectives, even if they differ from your own. Together, these practices create a sense of trust and emotional safety, which are foundational to any lasting relationship. Trust is a cornerstone of strong relationships. It is built through consistent actions and honesty over time. Trust means keeping your promises, being reliable, and showing integrity in your words and deeds. When people trust you, they feel secure in the relationship, knowing they can depend on you during both good and challenging times. Trust also involves being vulnerable and allowing others to see your authentic self. Sharing your thoughts, feelings, and experiences fosters intimacy and strengthens the bond between you and others. However, trust is fragile once broken. It can be difficult to rebuild. This is why honesty and accountability are essential in maintaining strong relationships. Effective communication is another critical element in building strong relationships. Communication goes beyond simply exchanging information. It involves expressing yourself clearly and respectfully while being open to feedback. Misunderstandings often arise when people fail to communicate their feelings or expectations, leading to frustration and conflict. To avoid this, strive to be transparent and assertive in your communication. Express your thoughts and needs without blaming or criticizing others. At the same time, be open to hearing their perspectives and finding common ground. Good communication also includes nonverbal cues such as body language, eye contact, and tone of voice, which can convey emotions more powerfully than words. Mutual respect is key to fostering strong relationships. Respect means acknowledging the worth and dignity of the other person, even when you disagree with them. It involves valuing their opinions, boundaries, and individuality. In relationships, conflicts are inevitable, but how you handle them can either strengthen or weaken the bond. Disagreements should be approached with respect and a willingness to understand the other person's point of view. Avoid personal attacks or defensiveness, and instead, focus on finding solutions that benefit both parties. This collaborative approach not only resolves conflicts, but also demonstrates that you value the relationship more than being right. Strong relationships also require effort and intentionality. Just like a plant needs water and sunlight to thrive, relationships need consistent care and attention. This might mean setting aside time to connect with loved ones, checking in regularly, or showing appreciation for their presence in your life. Small gestures, such as sending a thoughtful message, remembering important dates, or offering help when needed, can make a big difference in maintaining strong bonds. Effort also includes being present in the moment when you're with someone, whether it's through meaningful conversations or shared activities. These intentional acts of connection demonstrate your commitment to the relationship. In professional relationships, collaboration and mutual support are vital. Strong workplace relationships are built on teamwork, trust, and a shared commitment to achieving common goals. Being a dependable and supportive colleague fosters goodwill and creates an environment where everyone can thrive. This includes recognizing and celebrating others' achievements, offering constructive feedback, and being willing to step in when someone needs help. Professional relationships are not just about what you can gain, but also about what you can contribute. By being generous with your time, knowledge, and encouragement, you create lasting partnerships that benefit both parties. In personal relationships, shared experiences and quality time strengthen bonds. Spending time together helps deepen your connection and create memories that bring joy and meaning to the relationship. Whether it's a casual coffee chat, a family gathering, or a heartfelt conversation, these moments allow you to learn more about each other and build trust. Strong personal relationships also thrive on emotional support. Being there for someone during their highs and lows shows that you care deeply about their well-being. Sometimes this support means simply being present and listening without offering solutions, as the act of being there can provide immense comfort. Another important aspect of building strong relationships is maintaining boundaries. Boundaries define what is acceptable and unacceptable in a relationship and protect your emotional and mental well-being. Setting boundaries is not about creating distance, rather, it's about fostering respect and understanding. Clear boundaries ensure that both parties feel valued and secure, preventing resentment or burnout. Healthy relationships honor each person's needs and limitations, creating a balanced and harmonious dynamic. Lastly, gratitude plays a powerful role in strengthening relationships. Expressing appreciation for the people in your life reinforces the connection and makes them feel valued. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you, a kind note, or a simple acknowledgement of their efforts, showing gratitude fosters positivity and strengthens the bond. People are more likely to invest in relationships where they feel appreciated and valued, creating a cycle of mutual care and respect. In conclusion, building strong relationships is a dynamic process that requires intention, effort, and emotional investment. It involves active listening, trust, effective communication, and mutual respect. Whether in personal or professional contexts, strong relationships enrich our lives, providing support, joy, and opportunities for growth. By prioritizing these connections and consistently nurturing them, we create a foundation for a fulfilling and meaningful life. The effort we put into building relationships not only benefits us, but also uplifts and empowers those we connect with, creating a ripple effect of positivity and growth. Setting clear goals and taking action toward achieving them is a transformative process that empowers you to turn aspirations into reality. Goals act as a roadmap, providing direction and purpose in your journey, while action is the engine that drives progress. Together, they form the foundation of personal and professional success. Without clear goals, you risk wandering aimlessly, and without action, even the best laid plans remain unrealized. By combining clarity with execution, you unlock the potential to achieve extraordinary results. The first step in this process is to define your goals with precision. Vague aspirations, such as "I want to be successful," or "I want to be healthier," lack the specificity needed to guide your actions. To set effective goals, you must make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, often referred to as SMART goals. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get in shape," a SMART goal would be, "I will lose 10 pounds in 3 months by exercising 5 days a week and following a balanced diet." This clarity helps you understand exactly what you want to achieve, why it matters, and how to measure progress. Once your goals are clearly defined, the next step is to align them with your values and priorities. A goal that resonates with your core values is more likely to motivate and inspire you. For instance, if you value creativity, setting a goal to learn a new artistic skill might feel more fulfilling than pursuing something unrelated to your passions. Alignment also ensures that your goals contribute to your long-term vision rather than being driven by external pressures or fleeting trends. When your goals reflect your authentic self, you are more likely to stay committed and find joy in the journey. Breaking down your goals into smaller, actionable steps is a critical part of the process. Large goals can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination or self-doubt. By dividing them into manageable tasks, you create a clear path forward and build momentum. For example, if your goal is to write a book, the first steps might include brainstorming ideas, creating an outline, and writing a set number of words each day. Each small victory reinforces your confidence and brings you closer to achieving your larger objective. Accountability is another powerful tool for turning goals into achievements. Sharing your goals with someone you trust, such as a friend, mentor, or accountability partner, adds a layer of commitment. Knowing that someone else is invested in your success can motivate you to stay on track and take action even when challenges arise. Additionally, regularly reviewing your progress and adjusting your approach as needed helps you stay aligned with your objectives. Celebrating milestones along the way also reinforces your dedication and provides a sense of accomplishment. However, taking action toward your goals is not always a smooth path. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but they are also opportunities for growth. When obstacles arise, a resilient mindset helps you adapt and persevere. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as feedback that can guide your next steps. For example, if you miss a deadline or fall short of a target, analyze what went wrong and identify strategies to improve. This iterative process strengthens your ability to navigate difficulties and maintain progress. Flexibility is also crucial in the goal-setting process. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances may change. Being open to revising your goals or strategies ensures that you remain adaptable and focused on what truly matters. For instance, if you set a goal to start a business but encounter unforeseen challenges, you might need to adjust your timeline or explore alternative approaches. Flexibility allows you to stay committed to your vision while accommodating the realities of your journey. Visualization is another technique that can enhance your ability to set clear goals and take action. When you vividly imagine yourself achieving your goal, it strengthens your belief in its possibility and keeps you motivated. Visualization can involve picturing the end result, such as receiving an award or completing a challenging project, as well as the steps needed to get there. This mental practice helps you stay focused and reinforces your commitment to taking consistent action. Additionally, surrounding yourself with a supportive environment can amplify your efforts. The people, habits, and spaces you interact with daily influence your mindset and productivity. Connecting with individuals who share similar goals or have achieved what you aspired to can provide inspiration, guidance, and encouragement. For instance, joining a fitness group, attending professional networking events, or participating in an online community can foster accountability and motivation. Conversely, minimizing negative influences or distractions creates a clear path toward your objectives. Self-reflection is an ongoing aspect of setting goals and taking action. Regularly evaluating your progress helps you stay aligned with your vision and identify areas for improvement. Questions such as, what worked well? What could I do differently? Am I still passionate about this goal? Keep you focused and intentional. Reflection also reinforces the connection between your actions and their outcomes, deepening your understanding of the process. Ultimately, setting clear goals and taking action is a dynamic process that requires focus, determination, and adaptability. It is not just about achieving specific milestones, but also about cultivating habits, discipline, and a proactive mindset. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to realizing your potential. As you continue to set and pursue meaningful goals, you build a life of purpose, growth, and fulfillment. The journey itself becomes a source of joy and empowerment, reminding you that with clarity and action, you can achieve far more than you once thought possible. Focusing on adding value is one of the most impactful ways to build meaningful relationships, achieve personal and professional success, and create a lasting legacy. When you prioritize contributing value in every situation, you not only enhance the lives of others, but also cultivate a sense of purpose and fulfillment within yourself. Adding value is about understanding the needs and desires of others and aligning your efforts to meet them in ways that create positive outcomes. It is a mindset and practice that shifts your focus from self-interest to service, ultimately leading to greater opportunities and rewards. Adding value begins with understanding the concept of value itself. Value is not determined by what you think is important, it is defined by the recipient. To add value, you must step into the perspective of others, whether it's your family, colleagues, customers, or community, and ask yourself what would genuinely benefit them. For instance, in a professional setting, value might come in the form of solving a specific problem, improving efficiency, or delivering a superior product or service. In personal relationships, value could be expressed through emotional support, quality time, or thoughtful gestures that show you care. To consistently add value, you must cultivate empathy and active listening. Empathy allows you to understand the needs, challenges, and aspirations of others, while active listening ensures you truly hear and comprehend what they are saying. When you actively listen, you not only gain insights into how you can help, but also demonstrate respect and attentiveness, which strengthens trust and connection. For example, a manager who takes the time to listen to their team's concerns and acts on them is adding value by fostering a supportive and productive work environment. Another key element of adding value is solving problems. Problem solving is a powerful way to contribute because it directly addresses pain points and creates tangible improvements. Whether you're a teacher finding innovative ways to engage students, an entrepreneur designing solutions for market gaps, or a friend offering advice during tough times, solving problems makes a lasting impact. To be effective, approach problems with curiosity, creativity, and a willingness to take initiative. Instead of waiting for someone to ask for help, anticipate needs and proactively offer solutions. Adding value often requires going beyond what is expected. In a world where many people do the bare minimum, exceeding expectations can set you apart and leave a lasting impression. This might mean delivering exceptional customer service, providing more detailed insights in a report, or simply offering an extra helping hand. When you consistently go the extra mile, you create a reputation for reliability, thoughtfulness, and excellence, which opens doors to new opportunities and strengthens relationships. In professional context, focusing on adding value is a key driver of career success. Employers, clients, and colleagues value individuals who bring more to the table than what is required. This could include contributing innovative ideas, enhancing team morale, or streamlining processes to save time and resources. By demonstrating a commitment to adding value, you position yourself as an indispensable asset, increasing your influence and earning potential. For instance, a software developer who not only writes code but also suggests improvements to the user experience is contributing far beyond their job description. Adding value is equally important in personal relationships. Whether with friends, family, or a partner, relationships thrive when both parties contribute positively to each other's lives. This could mean offering encouragement during tough times, sharing knowledge or skills, or simply being present and attentive. Acts of kindness and thoughtfulness create a ripple effect, inspiring others to reciprocate and fostering a culture of mutual support and care. For example, cooking a meal for a loved one during a busy week adds value by easing their burden and showing your appreciation. To consistently focus on adding value, you must also invest in yourself. Personal growth and continuous learning are essential because they expand your capacity to contribute meaningfully. The more skills, knowledge, and experience you possess, the more you can offer to others. For example, a mentor who continually owns their expertise can provide better guidance to their mentees. Similarly, someone who works on their emotional intelligence can build deeper, more supportive relationships. Self-investment ensures that you remain adaptable and resourceful, able to meet the evolving needs of those around you. Focusing on adding value also means being mindful of the impact you have on your community and the world at large. This could involve volunteering, mentoring, or supporting initiatives that align with your values. By contributing to causes that matter, you extend your impact beyond individual relationships and play a role in creating a better society. For example, a business that donates a portion of its profits to charity or implements sustainable practices is adding value not only to its customers, but also to the environment and future generations. Another important aspect of adding value is staying authentic. People can sense when your efforts are genuine versus when they are self-serving. Authenticity builds trust and ensures that your contributions are well received. When you add value from a place of sincerity and integrity, your actions resonate more deeply and create lasting relationships. Lastly, adding value is a habit that requires consistent practice. It's not about grand one-time efforts, but rather a mindset that guides your daily interactions and decisions. By continuously asking yourself, how can I contribute? You develop an orientation towards service that becomes second nature. Over time, this habit not only transforms your relationships and opportunities, but also creates a sense of purpose and fulfillment in your life.